What's up? This is Trigger, and you're watching Octane. This is 25 to 2. This is a very slow. This is a very slow fight where I get the helo pilot, and the reason is because both teams really waited it out a lot. Their team really didn't move much, so typically if I'm playing like this, it's because I'm playing slower because they're not moving, and it seems to work fairly well for my advantage point if I creep around the map when they're not really moving much, because they're gonna have good positions, so you got to try to find the best angle to get them from. So if I creep around the map, I can usually get them fairly well, and if they spawn, they're gonna try to go inside and hold up territory and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, this is a pretty good game. This is an older one too, because this was with another clanmate of mine, old times, who really hasn't played much with the clan that I'm in right now. And so yeah, the clan I'm in is kind of going all over the place with different things. Not sure how many of them are going to move on to the next game. I know me and a few others are going to. I'm probably going to still do some squads. I'm probably going to show you some of my squad stuff that I've been doing. I'm really high now. I think the other night I'm 201 win-loss ratio, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to try to show some squad stuff, put that up there. So I'll still be playing Ghost, because I do like squads. Squads is a lot of fun, because it's like, what was it? I think it was Ghost Recon. I think it was one of the first ones that came out. In Ghost Recon, you could set up your team, to be certain this or that, and then they go around and, try to complete the mission. But it's kind of like that. I mean, you're not going on to a whole new territory. It's not like a scenario, where it's, oh geez, I can't even think of the word. Well, storyline based. It's not like a campaign mode storyline type of thing, but it's fairly similar. You set up your guys, they set up their guys, as intricately as possible. So, I made my team very interesting. Kind of a good, well-rounded team. And so far, they're doing really good. But looking at all the updates and everything, I think maybe the updates, the buffs and nerfs might be done. I hope they're done, because my squad mates are set up and I max prestiged, and then I reset. So, like the squad mates that I have that are still being used, they're all kind of locked out. I can't change anything they have, but what they're doing is still really good. How they're all set up. I've got a couple, levels. I've gone up a couple levels, so I've changed out one, with another squad mate that wasn't doing that well because the gun he was using was nerfed. So give a new squad mate a different gun, a different style. Because as the game goes on, it does kind of evolve. I mean, they might buff and nerf a few things here and there, but it's not going to get as drastic as it was, in the beginning. At least, I don't think so. Especially with the Advanced Warfare coming out. And it seems like, and a lot of my clanmates and I, were kind of moaning and griping and complaining about, the fact that, like, with this latest patch, and I don't know if other people are having the same problem, but with this latest patch, like, the audio, if you're talking to your clanmates, goes out every once in a while, or you might join in and your audio just doesn't work. Someone may not hear you. So I'm in a team of 6 players, and most of the time I won't hear 1 or 2 of them, and then sometimes it'll like click out and I'll hear those 2 players and I won't hear 2 other players. And then if you join a lobby, everything's okay, or at least most of the time everything's okay. So people are kind of complaining, saying that, well, they're kind of making this game a little bit worse so that people will complain about it and buy the next game and move on. Now, I don't know how many people believe that. I mean, it sounds like a business tactic. I guess it's possible. The developers could do something like that. They could employ a tactic like that. Well, let's make the previous game worse, so they'll be like, well, this game sucks and it's broken and it's bad and stuff, and well, they got a new game coming out. So I mean, it's kind of a tactic that you'd think about, and it would just like naturally come up, and you'd be like, oh, well, the next game's gonna be better, and they might do that. I don't know, but that's just something that a few people have been talking about. I'm not even sure how true it is or not, but just something that was curious if any of you knew anything about or if you wanted to ask. So I'll just let you go ahead and watch the rest of this. And thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
We're winning this fight! Copy, I'm on it! He's down! Man down!
Copy that!
Man down! Cover me, I'm reloading! Face of fire! Frag out! Mission accomplished. A good day's work.